Welcome back to another post-game Florida Panthers. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to another post-game Florida Panthers. This is your coach Frenchie, back in the house for another great game of the Florida. For the second time, unfortunately, the Carolina Hurricanes win the game at this time in OT. But again, we have to give credit for the Panthers. They came back after trailed by one goal after the second period for the third game, and so many times this year they tie up the game 1-1, and they lead the score about 3 minutes at the end of the third period, but unfortunately the Carolina scored another goal that tied the game about 1 minute something when they removed their goaltender to play 6 versus 5. And again, the ex-Panthers, Vincent Trocek, scored his second goal back-to-back against the Panthers to tie the game. And during the OT, Martin Necas have another goal tonight, the second goal winner of the game, of the both game. And also, he had 3 points tonight. It was really an amazing. He played so good tonight, and that's the one reason. But at the end of the day, whatever he did, 3 points, 1 goal, 2 assists. The goaltender Alex Nedeljkovic completely sealed the game to the Panthers. During the third period, the Panthers shot over 23 or 25 shots on him, and he gave 2 goals. But honestly, he could, easily give 4 or 5 goals if he was not play at that level. So, like Joe Kenville said, head coach said after the game, it disappointed, right? But we got a point, and we have to learn and build from that point. And we show again resilience. We show we don't give up. We show we can come back. And we show we have character, and that's who we are. And every game count. And sad we lost 2 points again them this week, 2 games. But at the end of the day, we get a point, and we still where we supposed to be at the top of the division. With that lost by 1 point, they are back in the first place, but they have 2 games more at compared to the Tampa Bay and everything like that. But again, at the end of the day, if you're hockey fans of the Panthers, I know how you feel right now. Maybe disappointed, frustrated, everything like that. But it's a long season, and been in hockey for many years. You have to control your emotion, be happy, right? Don't when they win, don't be too much excited, and when they lose, don't be too much low. We got a point, we got 2 points on honestly on 4, and it's not end of the world. We still in the playoff contender. We still battle with this, and now we just show for the rest of the Central Division, we can play with any team now. The Panthers show again, that's the third game and third time they go in OT. And that show how the Panthers are exactly similar at the Hurricanes. And that's what we have to remember, that one over there. So let's move on with the number. And let's start with the first period tonight. And the first period, honestly, I have only 1 goal. And he came again on power play. Remember, during my preview game, what I said to you, what you should know. I said the last 2 games, the Panthers have to be, the teams going to win tonight is the teams going to have a better special team. And again, Carolina have a special team because they scored 1 goal and 3 attempts and did not give any goal in 3 attempts. And that's what, again, make a difference, because the power play goal, if they don't score, the Panthers win again 2-1. So anyway, Brett Pesce scored his 3rd goal of the year. Bain and Necas have an assist on that one at 13:35, and that gave the lead to the Carolina. Patrick Orvis was in the penalty box during that time, and honestly, during the first period, it was pretty even over that goal, because the shot was 12-11. This is the number of the first period. right? So you can see 11-11, 23 attempts for the Carolina, 16 for the Panthers, 1-1, 0-1. You can see that one, 4-minute penalty, 9 shot versus 11, and then 9 versus 6. So that's give you an idea what happening during the first period. During the second period, I think the Carolina have a little bit dominate a little bit more overall. But again, I think the Panthers still there. I think Drager get a couple of good saves on the second period to give this the chance to the Panthers stay in the game, and that's the most important thing about that. But the Panthers did not play like the level they played third period, and this is about third, fourth game now. They struggle a little bit at the first, second period, and then at third period they are completely another team, and they pick it up and they like it's amazing how they play the third period. Imagine if they was played that level third period, like the first, the second, like the third, would be amazing. One thing Kenville did, if you pay a little bit more attention, at some point he removed, the four line. He make only three line. That's what they take benefit of that one over there. So the numbers during the second period, after two was 1-0 Carolina, 22 shot versus 19 for the Panthers, 7-7 block shots, 53 face off versus 47 during the second period, and 21 hit and 15 after the second period. Again, it was 0-3 and 0-1, 1-3 for the Carolina. Now we go at the third period where you have a little bit more action. We have to wait. Before the Frank Vanetro score at 440, and an assist of Barkov Van Hehe, to tie the game 1-1. Listen, Florida was all over Carolina during that game, during the third period. So, you have so many chances before Veneto score, and, obviously he did not take advantage. We remember the Yandel shoot the puck, touch the post, and the puck goes straight between the legs of the goaltender. And if they go on the left side, Veneto have a empty net to shoot the puck again. So you have a lot of stuff like this. Whatsoever, we have to wait until the 16:51, 3 minutes and 9 seconds remaining into the game. Eetu Luostarinen scored his third goal of the year. Martian have an assist on that one. That's gave the lead to the Florida Panthers 2-1. And pay attention what I'm going to tell you. Martian have a really great game. Mason could score prior to that goal. He could score a goal. Unfortunately, he got steal again by Alex Nedeljkovic. But you have a really solid. Now, Kenville, what he did, he put Tippett out, Lemico and Lombard out, and he played a third line. He bring Achari with Martian, and that's make a difference. I think that's a great move, and that's moment. That's what they scored, the third line. So they need some goal from the bottom, and that's happening. So sometimes we don't see this during the game, but Coach Kenville did a very good job on that one there. But it was not over because Vincent Trocek scored at 18:27, 1:33 at the remaining of the third period to tie the game when the goaltender was out of the net. And Nether and Necas got another assist on that one to tie up the game 2-2. And then no goal after that. And the third period was pretty even. Not pretty even. It was like 23 shot versus 9 for the Panthers. Listen, one Trocek score. It was the first shot for Carolina sent the 14-minute prior. So that gives you an idea. For 14 minutes, they have no shot, and then they score on that one over there. So at the end of the day, I think it was, we have to give credit to the Panthers, no give up, resilient team. And then we have also give, credit also the goaltender for the Hurricanes because without him tonight, I think Panthers win this game 4-5 to be honest with you. And then OT have only one shot between both teams, and then we have to wait. Panthers have a 1 or 2 chance to score at some point, but you could not have that a great shot. We have a good puck movement. We remember like Roberto was moving, Wegar, and you cannot put a puck on the tape to have a really solid shot. And then unfortunately the Panthers, the Carolina come back at 2-1, and and a great pass just under the Strandman stick, and then he hit the blades of Necas. Yeah, just to put the puck in the net. He was like almost empty net at that moment. So that gave again a second win for the Carolina back-to-back game, and then Carolina came here with 3 losses in Tampa Bay, and then they're still here with 2 W. So you have to give credit to the Rob Brindamo team, because that's what he did. It was pretty good, honestly. The final shot, the final number for the game, it was 27 shot versus 46 for the Panthers. Another game of over 40 shot for the Panthers. They try 62 times on the net, and then 48 for the Carolina. The power play again 1-3 versus 0-3. I believe the Panthers now, the last 4 games, they are 1-14 or 15. I'm going to bring this to you at the preview game next Thursday. The power play shot was 8 versus 5. The hit was 20-33, and the face-off was 28 win by Carolina versus 27 for the Panthers. And if you can go a little bit deeper, the face-off and overall, it was 51-49 for the Carolina. The start of the game tonight, we have Barkov with 1 point for the Panthers, and Necas have 3 points for the Panthers with 1 goal, 2 assists. Most of the shot, Patrick Orvis have a good game with 6. Pitchy have a 4. And TOI Eggblad have 25-34, and Slavin have 25-22. Save on the net 24 by save by Drager for the save percentage of 903, and for this again Nedeljkovic, 44 shot save for the save percentage of 95.7. So another great performance about that one there. Before we go to the next thing, I want to remind you tonight we have a milestone to tell you tonight. Alexander Barkov play his 500 game his career. So this is a great, he's a great player. To be honest with you, like I said at the preview game tonight, he's just like an amazing player. His consistency, 2-way center. He should deserve more credit for what he does for the Panthers. He's really professional, a great teammate, a great captain. So congrats to the captain, Barkov. And then today, the Panthers announced that they signed Logan Artsko. He's a 89 draft pick overall in 2018. Play right now for the Boston College. And this season, in 11 games, he had 4 goals, 7 assists for 11 points. So it would be interesting to see him. He's 4 years now at Boston College, so I'm pretty sure he's going to have a training camp professional during the next season for sure. Finally, the 3-star of the night, we have to go to the goaltender for the Panthers, Chris Drager. Good performance overall for the Panthers. The 2nd star, the goaltender also, Alex Nedeljkovic, with 44 saves tonight. And finally, the 1st star, and for the 2nd game, the goal winner, not in shootout tonight, but in OT, Martin Necas, with 1 goal, 2 assists, make a difference, I'll be honest with you. But again, hockey fans, Panthers, don't be discouraged about that game. We have a lot of things we have to get out of this game. I'm going to bring to you the goal of the night, and I'm going to bring to you also all the press conference after the game from player Barkov. We got Drager too, and then we have a coach Kenville. You're going to hear about what they think about the game tonight. So,
and just for yourself on a personal level, this was your 500th NHL game. Is time flying by? Just what do you think about when you hear that number?
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of huge accomplishment for myself, obviously, but would have been nice to get a win today. But it means a lot. Even like 1 game in this league is a dream, and every game for me is a living the dream and trying to be as good as I can, and hopefully to many more.
George Richards, Florida Hockey Now.
Hey, Alexander, I was just wondering, I mean, right now you guys, I believe, have only lost 2 games where you've had a lead in the third period. That's good, but it doesn't feel as great tonight, right?
Yeah, it doesn't. Like, obviously, huge comeback again and getting lead at the end of the game, and they pulled their goalie, and it's like less than 2 minutes left. So it never feels good to lose those and go in overtime, but it happens again, and we just gotta learn from that and get better at those situations in the game and get more comfortable and move forward. It was a huge point for us again.
But you guys have been comfortable in that position, right? You guys have, I mean, things happen, right? I mean, I'm just asking if you guys have felt better in the third periods of games holding a lead this year.
Yeah, I mean, of course, and we play with more confidence with when we lead games, and even like trying to create chances, still play in their zone, keep the puck in their zone, not to give them any chances. But today they got a huge tie goal at the end. But overall, I think we've been fine this season.
Carolina so far have resulted in 2 overtimes and a shootout. What has the intensity been like in these games against the Hurricanes so far?
Oh, they're hard fought. They're right to the end. We had some tremendous looks there late in the game. It was a interesting ending. It looked like we're in a pretty good spot to win the game, and that was it. But it was I like the way we're competing. A lot of positives coming out of the game, even though we're trailing for a big part of the game. It didn't affect how we're competing, how we're playing, and doing a lot of right things.
Just want to remind you also the next game is going to be Thursday night, 8 o'clock. Pay attention, 8 o'clock Eastern time. They are in Nashville. Predators. They'll be on the road for the next couple of games, and now they play 2 games. And Thursday, Saturday at Nashville, Saturday at 2 o'clock. Then they go a back-to-back game in Carolina. And so they are going to be busy, to be honest with you. So then they're going to I believe they're going to Columbus the next Tuesday. So we'll see what they're going to do on the road. The Panthers have a great record. They only lost, I believe, 1 time on the road. So we'll see about that. And finally, I just want to remind you, tomorrow we have a show at 11 o'clock Eastern time. We have a live show. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. When you subscribe, type on the comments, I subscribe, so we can come back to you, talk to you. And also, don't forget, we are also on the Facebook under Hockey Nation Live Show. So thank you so much again to listen to us tonight. And again, the final score, Carolina Hurricanes 3, Florida Panthers 2. This is your coach, Coach Frenchie, directly for the Hockey Nation Live Show. Like we do every single time we finish a video. You hockey fans, you hockey Panthers fans, remember, you have greatness inside of you. Have a great night, everybody. Et à la prochaine, mes amis. Bonsoir.